The core of a good murder mystery is the human element. This is as much true for a story like Silence of the Lambs as it is for non-fiction such as Serial. That means having unknowable elements. Is this person lying? Was that a Freudian slip? Why does this seemingly unrelated thing keep coming up? Her Story evokes the spirit of a stone-cold whodunit, combining hours of confessional interview footage with an interactive element that puts your analytical process at the center of the experience. The game opens up on a computer screen from the 1990s, where a handful of video clips have been prepared for you to take a look at. The desktop interface is peppered with text documents in a rudimentary computer game, but the bulk of your interaction is typing and erasing text in a search bar looking for keywords that'll bring up more information from the case file. It is a deep rabbit hole. One of the best things that Her Story does is eschew any kind of positive feedback loop. Useful clues aren't coupled with a pat on the back and a progression bar stating how close you are to solving the mystery. This leaves room for you to be legitimately dumbfounded as the mystery starts to unravel. There were moments where my theories ricocheted out of control, and other times where I felt completely suckered into believing some tall tales. And it all leads to a real-world Vizzini's Poison scenario, where your mind starts to play tricks on you, trying to figure out what's fact and what's fiction. And now I want to talk about the actual story. I won't tell the whole tale, but even surface-level elements start to chip away at the mystery, so here's your obligatory spoiler warning. At the center of your investigation are two women named Helen and Eve. Both characters are performed by Viva Seifert, whose sterling performance makes Her Story one of the most entertaining games in recent memory.
And all these stories we've been telling each other, just that. Stories.
The schism, bond, love, and hate between the two characters is the most fascinating layer of Her Story's fiction. And it's this nuanced performance by Seifert that fleshes out these two characters into believable suspects. There's a strong motif of mirrors in Her Story that's echoed by the character's separation at birth all the way to the potential murder weapon. The unsettling premise that these alter egos, these suspected murderers, are intrinsically connected makes Her Story a haunting, suspenseful experience. I can't emphasize enough just how enveloping the narrative is. It's a great piece of storytelling that's hard to put down. Wading through fibs and fabrications, parsing relevant facts from the consternation of a detained suspect, and endlessly circling back and forth in your own head. Her Story has everything that you would want from a murder mystery, and it's magical getting to experience it as a game. I would implore you to check out Her Story. It's so excellent. And keep talking about games, they're the best.